Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams Friday edition. Actually I suppose it's the Strike is Suspended Streams Friday edition and Friday the 13th edition. So bad luck everybody. I hope you're having, I hope in spite of the day that you are having good luck. And that you guys, gals, non-binary pals are doing okay. Just a quick reminder that I am sort of currently moved into a new place, and that in at some point next week, I will have a slightly better setup than I do now, but I do have a slightly temporary setup, although it is better than the one I had yesterday. I moved things around a bit just so that it's a bit easier for me to do stuff. I should be a bit closer to the mic today. I would have probably sounded like a bit more like this or something just generally yesterday, whereas today I probably sound a bit more, like I did in the old place. So there we go. So let's just very quickly check the chat. Actually, hang on. I made the text smaller, but I am gonna make the text bigger. So yeah, I can't see as many chats, as many comments as I normally can. So again, just as a friendly reminder, please don't break up your messages unnecessarily, because I can only see about 8 comments at a time or something like that. And so if you do 2 of them, you're occupying a quarter of the space instead of an eighth of the space. Okay. But let's say hi to some people, shall we? So let's say hi to Tenchi and Kevin, whose dinner is apparently ready. Team Flair, welcome back. Kieran, hi. Xander, hi. Lily, hi. Jupiter, hi. Okay, Jupiter's maybe not here. Boo, I got shafted for someone else. No, I'm kidding. I hope you're having fun, Jupiter. And particularly if someone, isn't streaming very often and they are streaming, so... So yes, Fett, hi, welcome. And then, hang on, what did Fett get? Oh, Cedra, and then you got Serena. Nice. Yeah, and yes, Xander makes a good point. People with a keen eye may have noticed the slightly updated thumbnail and title. And yesterday's actually has the same title and thumbnail. I didn't go and edit it in afterwards. I do have a plan for if the strike does formally end, what we'll kind of do, but in terms of the title or whatever, but or what I will do about will I change the name of the strike streams or whatever. But we are sort of we're not again, the strike is suspended right now, so it's not, we're sort of simultaneously we're kind of not on strike, but we're also not on strike, so yeah. So we'll have to see how things go. Right, anyway, that's enough waffling. Let's get into the game. Oh yeah, and the rules have also been updated. Not really a whole lot, I don't think. It's more, to be honest, it's more just I'm able to answer a few more questions now that I'm not on strike, I think was mainly the gist of it, wasn't it? But yeah. But now I do have some room to alter the rules and stuff. And I changed Nightbot a bit too. Nightbot won't be posting about the strike all the time. Okay. So... progress, that's the thing. It's progress. Right now, it's kind of technically as if I'm not on strike, but there is a potential possibility that in a few weeks we could be back on strike again. But I kind of also don't think that'll happen. But we'll have to see though. The mood and the vibe could change at any moment. You never know. You don't really read the rules. Well, then you should, Lily. Sorry to kind of call you out there, but everyone should read the rules, at least once. Or if I say the rules have been updated, you should then read the rules at least once after I've said that. Everyone should read the rules. It's very important to understand what we're about here at Beauvo Games. Okay. And again, your answer is basically... Your question is basically answered by the rules. So that's even more reason to read the rules. The rules do answer a lot of questions that people have. So that's why they're important. That's why they're there. Okay. So, Shade Fan. Hello. Welcome. But yeah, so yeah. But again, I think with the rules, it's mainly taking out some of the stuff regarding the strike. I don't think I added anything in. But I now have the potential to add some things back in. So, but yeah, this is a good reminder to read the rules if you never have. So there we go. Okay. So chat, my lovely chat. I think that's enough introductory waffling. I have lost track of time, so I don't know how long it's been since we got a legendary or a ticket or anything. Has it been? Is it going to be like 4 weeks since we got the Pheromosa this Sunday, or is it only going to be 3 weeks? I actually can't remember. Because we've had the move and stuff, it's all just like very... I've just lost a lot of sense of time recently. Like, we're like halfway through June, almost. It's very weird. Okay, so our current tickets are for Yuxi, Thunderous, and Katana. And what I need you guys, gals, and non-binary pals to do is... please say strike, followed by I can do, and then you're going to let me know who you can do out of those 3 legendary Pokemon, okay? So strike in big capital letters, I can do, Yuxi, Thunderous, and or Kartana. Ready, set, bow. Let me know. And then we'll get the old spreadsheet to re-know and figure out what's what. I do need to tidy up the spreadsheet a bit, because I've got my, like, active player list, and I don't know. There are people who we, like, haven't seen for a while and who we should kind of remove from like the oh, they've played recently list. Like it feels like a while since we've had these people. But yes. But yeah, I am still going to use the word strike, because basically even if the strike ends, it's like, well, the reason I went on this adventure in the first place is because of a strike. So we'll still use the word strike as our special word. I'm not gonna... Here's the funny thing, quickly, before I start doing the spreadsheet and telling everyone else. Unless Kramen is filling in the spreadsheet for me. I'll hold my breath. But what's funny is yesterday I did just have a quick look. I went on like I went on like sort of the dictionary, one of the dictionary websites, and I typed in like words that end in Ike, I-K-E, because I've sort of joked like we could call them like the spike streams or something like that, right? Or just something random. But the thing is that there are like hundreds of words that end in I-K-E, because there are loads of words that end in L-I-K-E. So, words that have like on them. They're kind of almost like hyphenated words that have become, like sort of single words. But it's like how people say like roguelike and stuff like that, And so there are just so many words that I can't even remember now, because it's like there's a thing for that, but like but yeah, it's just kind of like a like a childlike quality or whatever it is, and it's like, oh my gosh, there are too many. I can't find a funny word that like ends in I just unless I just call them the Ike streams and they become Fire Emblem streams or something. Yes. But yes. So there we go. So let's see who said strike, and let's do this, shall we? Hang on a sec. We've got did someone go early or say something naughty? Okay, anyway. Right, let's get the old spreadsheet arena out. So sorry, this will take me a sec because Kramen's not here, and because the spreadsheet was not working there for a sec. That's very annoying. Okay, so hang on. Tenchi, and then Fet, and then Kevin. I don't know why we haven't changed Kevin to Kevin. I think at this point, maybe it's just because it's too funny not to have Kevin be Kevin. Right, Team Fleur. He is Team Fleur. He's awfully hip here. hang on. Oh, Kieran is next. Hang on, Kieran. But yeah, sorry, this will take a sec. Let me just move the joystick so that the game doesn't go dark in a sec. And then, let's see. V version 1. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. V version 1, would you like to play along? I'm just assigning the teams and figuring out who can play what Pokemon. We're still doing Uxie, Thunderous, and Kartana. Let's see. Oh, we do have a bunch of people who could do Uxie, actually. That is interesting. Okay, let me go. Okay, so hang on. Let me just put... Okay, so I think basically the first two people, so there was like Tenchi and there was Fet. They both sort of singled out Uxie in some way. And then, sorry, I also just had my dinner as well. And then let's just have a look. But yeah, so okay. And then I guess I can just put anyone here. But let's go with like Kieran first, and then we can have team 2, and then that can be like everyone else, can't it? I think. And then that should be good. Okay. So here's what I've got, provided V hasn't updated or anything. Okay, so V hasn't like given a definitive answer yet. So here's what I've got. Team 1, Uxie, Tenchi, Fet, and Kieran. Team 2, Thunderous, Kevin, and Team Flare. Does that sound good in the hood? Hopefully I have not messed anything up here. Fet said about Uxie and Thunderous. It's a bit awkward. Although maybe, well, maybe Team 2 could be Kartana. Actually, no. Tell you what, I'm going to change... No, because Fet can only do Thunderous. Ignore me. I'm being a ding-dong. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Oh, might want to check the channel activity. Kieran, is your favorite Pokemon... Have you changed yourself to your name of, like, being... I was going to say, Kieran, have you changed your name to, like, be closer to your favorite Pokemon? Okay. Anyway, Bark. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we only have 5 people. So, yeah, Tenchi, Fet, Kieran, Kevin, and Team Flare. So yeah, Team 1 can be Tenchi, Fet, and Kieran. Team 2 can be Kevin and Team Flare. If that all sounds good in the hood, then let's actually do this. Let's get started. Hey, we have a no fake-outs rule. You can't just change your name, like, during the stream. That counts as a fake-out. Okay, so let's connect on the Ycom. And then Team 1, let's get going. And then there we go. Internet. And then we're going to talk to the nice lady. And she's going to say, according to my notes. And then it's like, oh, we're doing Uxie. We're doing Uxie. And then we're going to bada bing, bada boom. And then, when we're on the code, we're going to go 0613, ooh, and then 0214, ooh, ooh. So there we go. Okay. So, well done, though, everyone. So Team 1. So yeah, this should be Tenchi, Fet, and Kieran. And then we should be good. We should be good. Right, anyway, Bug. So you guys know Uxie, it's weak to Dark, Ghost, and Bug. Don't use any ground moves because it has the levitate ability, and if we can lower its defenses at all in any way, that can be helpful, mainly with like the Max Darkness and Max Phantasm. But let's do this thing. Sorry, I really did eat too close to this stream. Hang on. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. So here we go. So how is everyone's Friday the 13th going? Has it been filled with luck? Has it been filled with chuck? I don't know. Finish the thought for me. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go with Pelipper just because Colossal is kind of better when it Dynamaxes. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have picked Pelipper, but it's just I didn't want to pick Blaziken, so like Starmie does resist Uxie at least. I didn't use Belch; it was a cough. Xander, the hammer. I only belch on stream when it's like accidental and when I'm really trying to like suppress it. Oh wow, 2 Drizzle Pokemon. Oh, okay. Okay, we are going to need to do so much switching here. Oh, Pangoro, that's a good start. And then was that a Sharpedo in the middle? Yeah, if there's Pangoro to the left... Oh no, Skarmory, dang. But the Quillfish is rubbish, I just realized. The Skarmory or Flareon are good, though. And then we could have Seadra. As weird as that sounds. Okay, here's what I'm thinking, Abraham Lincoln. I think we should have Pangoro in 4th place. I think Tenchi should have the Pangoro. I think we should... Maybe we should fight the Flareon just because we've got water types, right? And then I actually think we should fight and switch for the Seadra. And I'm going to tell you for why. If we have Pelipper and Seadra, that's some quite strong, like, water damage we've got there. It's just kind of like strong neutral damage. And then if we have, like, Flareon or Skarmory, we can go for Skarmory. But if we have, like, Flareon or Skarmory, basically they have a dark move. And so I'm kind of thinking, like, Pangoro could use one dark move and Flareon could use another. I actually think, though, if we go for Flareon, that could be better because Pangoro has max darkness. So if we have Tenchi have the Pangoro and it uses max darkness, that means that all of our water moves in the rain, which are special, will do a ton more damage. And then if Flareon uses Shadow Ball, that'll do a bunch of damage. So that's my theory, my game theory. And I think Kevin says it best with Seadra, we can do it. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, yeah, I think it's very important for Tenchi in 4th place to go for the Pangoro. And then we can, like, figure out everyone else later. Like, the Flareon and the Flareon and the Seadra, like, who goes for whom. We definitely want to get rid of Blaziken before... we want to get rid of Blaziken and Colossal before the Seadra. That much we do know. But we also might not have that luxury. And if we don't have that luxury, then Blaziken is better to keep, because at least it has close combat. Oh, Lily asks, when did you guys discover Bo? Yeah, when and how did everyone discover Bo? Including you, Lily. Let me know. I'm interested. I mean, for a bunch of you, it's just going to be Genshin Impact. And like 4 years ago. Right. Tenchi, Starmie, switch. Tenchi, Starmie, switch. Don't leave Pangoro in a ditch. Please, Tenchi, switch. Well done. Yeah, the coal monster is super weak to water. Yes. Here's the thing. We actually want Colossal. Here's the thing. If we go for Flareon, Colossal can Gigantamax against it. So, and that'll be really, really strong. Although I did say about the whole, like, oh, we can have water types and strong water damage. So in theory, we could... To be honest, in some ways, there are no wrong answers here. I would say Skarmory is the least good of them, though. So, Lily, you discovered me in April this year. Wow. And then because you saw me streaming and watched you for hours. Oh, that's sweet. But yeah, yeah, that's like, did anyone, like, know me before the Among Us stream? Or was, like, Among Us or Zach, like, I imagine Among Us or Zach was how a bunch of people found me, but, Xander, funny hearing you say that after all this time. Oh, what? Just saying the word, like, Genshin? Yeah, Kieran, you were a strike stream discoverer, weren't you? It must be funny for the people here who are just, like, interested in shiny hunting. Where it's like, no, there are a load of people who followed me not because I'm shiny hunting, like, in Sword and Shield in the year 2025. But yeah. I personally think we should get rid of Colossal after this one, because I think it will have served its purpose by the time we face off against Seadra. I think Colossal will have served its purpose. Like, it's good because it, like, Gigantamaxes, but then after that, oh, Team Flare, you actually found someone who actually plays with viewers and went, this person looks cool. Oh, well, hopefully I have, well, no, I'm not very cool, am I? But you know what I mean. Hopefully you have found me to be cool or interesting or nice or something. But thank you. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, it was sort of interesting. Like, it's been interesting hearing about other people who do this. Like, some people, their audiences are like way too big, such that you either can't really join in, or they just don't let audience people join in. But I knew I had like enough. I kind of took a gamble on. I think I have enough of a fan base where if I play this thing every day, I will always be able to have like at least a couple of people to play with. But yeah, I think Colossal is good here. So Colossal switch, 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 Colossal switch. Nicely done. And then again, I know we're about to go against a Seadra, and it's like, but Flareon is bad against Seadra. Do. But I think it'll be okay. I think that this is not going to be a problem. And that we're all going to be alright. Personally. Kieran, your streams did inspire you to go back to Sword and Shield. Yay! Well, that's good. I love Sword and Shield. So, Tenchi, 2022 on Twitter. Oh, interesting. And then Xander, Genshin was your introduction, not just you, but also Sarah. I mean, Genshin was my introduction to Sarah. Well, actually, no, is that true? Well, here's the thing. I probably had, like, seen Sarah's name when, like, looking up credits of Trials of Mana. But Sarah didn't get locked into my brain as, like, a person until, like, Genshin. Genshin was the one where I kind of, you know, was where I knew who Sarah was. Again, the Among Us stream was just the first time I, like, sort of really knew Sarah. I hadn't really heard of Sarah much before then, to be honest, either. But I just knew I instantly liked Sarah right away and that she's amazing, so... And we've been friends ever since, basically. I think when we did that round of Among Us where we, like... It was like, right, Sarah, you and I are going to stick together. That was when I think our friendship was really, like, solidified. Let's see. Shout out to another VA who streamed Great Ace Attorney and then just happens to be a character named Genshin Asogi. I can't remember whether it was like you or Kramen, but there was like something where... Oh, I'm remembering what I'm remembering now. It's like in Xenoblade. Was it Xenoblade 3 or was it a different Xenoblade? Or maybe it was even Xenoblade 1, actually. I think it might have been Xenoblade 1. But, like, basically there's an enemy called, like, a Paimon. And it's just like, wait, what? Like, I think it was Xenoblade 1 because, like, a decade ago, I think the thing I said was, like, oh, a decade ago, that name would have meant nothing to me. Whereas, like, as soon as I saw it on my, like, replay through in, like, the year 2025, it's like, oh, what? Like, Paimon? That's so weird. So, yeah. Should use Max Flare to nerf the Seadra. Maybe, but then you would nerf my Pelipper. But then again, I don't think there are any right answers, to be honest. Max Knuckle is good because it helps out Pangoro, and Pangoro's like our most important ally, I would say. But here's the thing, right? We're not very effective against this Seadra, and yet we've almost done like half of its health. So I would just keep going with the Max Knuckles, personally, because like helping Pangoro's like the most useful thing, I think. So yeah. But yeah, Genshin has been your introduction to a lot of voice actors. Yeah, I mean, true for a lot of people, basically. I mean, the Among Us thing worked. It made a lot of people aware of, like, who we are and stuff like that. So, whoa, that Max Knuckle did loads. See, that's the thing, because you're, like, stacking your damage as well. I think basically between your Max Knuckle and, like, Pangoro's whatever it's going to do. Ooh, that was good as well. That wasn't even a crit, dang. Conowat, lucky for you. Again, I don't normally do team assignments mid fight. You know, like, hey, everyone, read the rules. But Conowat, I am gonna add you because we did have a slot open for Thunderous, and you can only like do Thunderous. So I'm gonna add you now. And if someone else comes along who can only do Thunderous, then you know, boo-hoo for them, unfortunately. But there we go. So Blaziken, let's all ditch a Blaziken, let's all now ditch a Blaziken, ditch Blaziken, switch the Blaziken to Blaziken, let's all now switch our Blaziken. Well done. Okay, so this should be, so basically, the plan here is Pangoro's gonna Dynamax and use Max Darkness. That's going to lower special defense, which will increase the power of Seadra's Scald and my Weather Ball. But I'm going to set up the Rain, so basically, with like a special defense down and the Rain up, Weather Ball and Scald should, in theory, in-game theory, do a lot of damage. And then Flareon can just use Shadow Ball, and that'll work as well. And so, hopefully, that should be good. Note to self, get Torchic and Indigo Disc, Kaz says. Hi, Kaz. Welcome, welcome. If people are just joining in, please click like on the video. I know we have not beaten this boss yet, but I forgot to say it earlier, so please click like on the video. Okay. Time for Tenchi to unleash the power of the Dragon Warrior and climb up to the top of the kitchen cupboards to grab the cookies. Okay, here we go. Feel the legend of the Kung Fu Panda. Okay, here we go. Right, Psychic, hang in there, Flareon. Yeah, so bulky. That's why we didn't want Blaziken, because it would have struggled. But look, see, we haven't even had a special defense down yet, and yet the water moves, just our neutral water moves, have already done like a quarter of its health, and then like a non-stab Shadow Ball. So basically, this is basically my theory here. Okay, so we're basically going to two-turn this. Even though we've only got one Pokemon with, like, Stab super effective, it's like we are going to two-turn this just by virtue of, like, having the Rain up, having, you know, Stab, and then now with, like, this one special defense drop, we should hopefully, provided it doesn't KO Flareon, knock on wood, and fingers crossed that, yeah. So, you love the girl characters in games. There are some good girl characters in games. Flurry on. No, I jinxed it. I was like, as long as it doesn't use a Max Mindstorm on Flareon. And then it used Max Mindstorm on Flareon. Dang it. Okay, well, there's the terrain, at least, in Spain, mostly on the plains. I still think we might be able to KO this in... we still might be able to KO this, though, like, in 2 turns. Oh, we might with that burn. Okay, Weather Ball. You came in like a weather ball. No, I don't think we're going to KO it in 2 turns now, but it's going to be close, though. Yeah, if we'd have had that Shadow Ball, if Flareon could have just got that one attack in, it would have been fine. But, oh well. It's using Swift, but we can shake it off. It's not a problem. So, okay. Good. Okay, everyone's healing. Everyone's got leftovers. Oh, man, if we just had that Shadow Ball, we would have won. Okay, I'm just going to use Weather Ball one more time. Quick Bow, say I'll never win the lottery. I'll never win the lottery. No, say I'll never win the lottery. That's what I'm saying. I'll never win the lottery. What are you getting at, Kevin? No, say that I will never win the lottery. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I will never win the lottery, Kevin. What are you getting? What is so confusing about this, Kevin? Okay, sorry. Okay, well done, everyone. Team 1, that was fun. Okay, well done, everyone. Seriously, nice job. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in. Wish everyone good shiny luck. Team 1, here we go, okay? We do all have the shiny charm, so hopefully this goes well. So Team 2, Kevin, Team Flare, and Conowat, could you please all come on down? Because Team 2, Thunderous, is next, okay? Right, Pangoro is a Pangor, no. Flareon, Fairy, is no. Seadra is a no, unfortunately. Is a no. But that's okay. Will we get, and thank you all for your many stars and sparkles, will they help me get the golden Uxie? Oh, it's a Bluesky, but it is the colors of Ukraine, and we support Ukraine here at Bovio Games. Okay. So, Pangoro, no sparkles. Flareon, no sparkles. Seadra, no sparkles. Uxie, no sparkles. Let's check some natures, though, shall we? A neutral nature, that's not bad for Pangoro. Oh, a brave nature for Flareon. That's kind of okay. Would have preferred to have lost something else instead of speed, but that's okay. Seadra, Doo is also brave. There's your dupe. It's a dupe. So yeah, you always get Lax, Gentle, or a dupe. And there you go. And a neutral. Now, what kind of neutral? Serious and hardy. Okay, wouldn't it be funny if we'd had 2 sets of dupes? That would have been very funny. Okay. So. Yes. So yeah, never mind. Okay. So who are we taking here? Neutral, brave. I'm going to go with the Pangoro. Why not? Okay. Kevin's spray painting as you see. Oh, Tenchi's got to go. No. You go drink some water and do some stuff. Tenchi, thank you so much for joining in. Please take care and have a wonderful rest of your Friday and a Saturday, and maybe see you on a Sunday. So there we go. Oh, Teresa, hi. Welcome. Lovely to see you. Happy Friday the 13th. Ooh. Okay, so well done. So hopefully we have some good... That's the thing. Guys, do you think we will have good luck and that someone will get a shiny on Friday the 13th? Or do you think we'll have bad luck and that no one will? I did get a shiny yesterday. It was a Dracloak, which I already have. I don't think I've had like a new Pokemon for a while that's not a legendary, so it'd be kind of nice if we got something that I've never gotten as a shiny before, like a Doublade or an Alolan Marowak or something, you know. Okay, so welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Uxie? And the answer to that question is a resounding yes. Roger. Where's Roger? I don't know. Okay, so chat, my lovely chat. Team 2, Kevin, Team Flare, and Conowat, please come on down. So here we go. Team 2, if your notes are good, anything goes. But I'm going to say Thunderous. Cuba, hi. Cuba, bye. In an hour or so. Thunderous and do. No, Kiba, how you doing? How's your Friday the 13th going? Ooh. 06130235. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. Here we go. Yeah. Lovely stuff. Okay. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I need to say, and I don't think there is. Just like sort of from my life or whatever. So Thunderous is an awkward fellow because he's electric and flying type, which means he's only weak to 2 types of moves, rock and ice. So that's what we'll be on the lookout for. If we are unable to get those, we might need to look at things more defensively, such as Lightning Rod ability Pokemon, Magnetric and Cantonian Raichu. They're amazing. Shout out to Volt Absorb Lantern. Volt Absorb Lantern, shout out to him. But we may need to go for ground types because they're just brilliant, or the electric resistant trio of Dragon, Grass, and other electric types. In terms of Thunderous's moves, it doesn't have any flying moves, so that's good. And then it does have Sludge Wave for spread poison damage. Le Poisson. And then it has Rain Dance, Weather Ball, and Thunder. So Rain Dance and Weather Ball is water-type damage, and Rain Dance and Thunder is 100% accurate Thunder. But that Weather Ball can turn into other weather types. If we use a Rock-type Max Rockfall or an Ice-type Max Hailstorm, just be aware that Thunderous can utilize that weather change for itself. And if it's an Ice-type, that's very, very dangerous. So if we ever have a choice between, like, Rock and Ice, we should aim more for Rock if we can. But there we go. I hate that feeling of there's something that could be important for me to say but no clue what it could. Yeah, it's when there's like something important that's the worst things. Okay, I'm going to go with Swampert just because it is a ground type with an ice move. Shout out to Sheenotic who does have Weather Ball. Like if we did set up Rock or Ice, Sheenotic can utilize that. So I will just give a shout out to Sheenotic. Oh, wait, what? Everyone got disconnected? Did you all get... Are you 3 all still together, or... Oh, crud. Well, so much for the fiber optic internet. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's more Peko on the right, isn't it? Which is good. And then... Okay. Maybe we'll try this again afterwards or something. Because, yeah. Okay. Although if the... Oh, you're back in the hub area? Oh, crud. Okay, can the 3 of you guys all... If you 3 are all in the hub area, can you just hang on? We'll speed run through this. Oh, you're being charged ore? Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. We'll try this again. We'll try this again like soon, okay? And we will do Thunderous. The Thunderous with the 3 of you, okay? And then so you will that will still be team 2, and like we'll try and get Kiba in on a team 3, okay? Okay. I know maybe I should reset and just like eat the ore or whatever, but I think I should have enough ore. I don't think I've cashed it in recently or anything, but... Whale was bracing itself. Oh, here's the... See, this is annoying because this does have an ice move. Okay. Well, that sucks. Let me know what you guys think, what paths I should take and stuff like that, but I'm just going to blitz through on the right. Oh, Charm. Lovely. How charming. Okay. Oh, come on. Energy Ball... Oh, this is going to be slow, isn't it? Scientist taxis you when you reset 3 times in a row. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, I've never actually, like, I've never, like, had the tax, because I was like, don't you have to, like, reset a bunch of times? But I guess if you've been on a reset run and then that happened, you get the tax. Or you could attack your teammates to end the battle early. That's also true. That is a novel way of going about it, but... I think here's the thing. I feel like, let's see how bad my luck can get, right? I upgrade to fiber optic internet. I get a disconnect, like after 1 day. And basically, it's going to be interesting to see, if we, it's brine time! Right, come on, Swampert, do it. it'll be interesting to see if it'll be interesting to see how bad my luck can get. So sorry. But yeah, so I don't know, it'll be interesting, won't it? Like, we'll have to just see if, like, if I get the Thunderous here, that would just be so amazing and hilarious. If I did get Thunderous here, if we have the 1 in 100 of where I get a Thunderous, we'll find something that all 3 of you can do, okay? And to be honest, if any of you had a Thunderous ticket, I'd just be like, you can do the ticket. I'm not going to switch to Morpeko. I'm going to hope that someone else does. Like one of these goobers does. There we go. Kit changed to a Morpeko. Okay. I'm going to go for Grimmsnarl, just because although Ninjask is like... Actually, no. I'm going to go for Ninjask, and I'm going to tell you for why. Ninjask has, like, Substitute, and it could be kind of annoying, and there are berries in this direction, so... Maybe Ninjask could, like, be kind of annoying for, like, Thunderous to deal with. Like, maybe it will use Substitute and, like, tank a hit. Redlocks, hello, happy Friday. Lovely to see you. Okay, I'm just going to Water Pledge. Hopefully everyone attacks this thing. Okay, it's using Substitute. See, this is what I'm kind of hoping it does. Whoa, that did a lot of damage. This is what I'm kind of hoping that Ninjask does if it's, like, my ally. Oh, no, Mega Kick missed! How did it miss? There's 2 feet in front of you, and they both have bounce, and here comes Poppy with the bouncing. The bouncing. For anyone who is only just tuning in, 1, like the video, and number 2, I have been disconnected from everyone else, which sucks. So we'll try this again. It's funny, though, because it says I am still, like, connected to the internet on my computer, so... Don't know what happened there. Don't know what happened. We had this happen the other day at the old place, though, so I don't know what that's about either. It's weird that, like, I don't think I've really had this happen where, like, I've disconnected from everyone, but then now it's happened, like, twice in a week, which is very weird. Right, Mega Kick. You came in like a Mega Kick. But here's the funny thing as well, though. I picked Ninjask just because I thought, like, this would be a quick battle, and it is so frail that that was a quick battle, so that's something at least, right? Right! I don't know, maybe it's not. Right, Ninjask was caught. Ninjask was caught. Okay, so. Right, I'm not going to take this just as long as Morpeko doesn't switch. Oh, for the love of Nelly! No! No, that was like the one Pokemon I didn't want. Why wasn't it the can't even remember its name now. Lopunny. I'm so outraged that I can't even remember its name. Oh gosh. Okay, well Chansey's a good switch as well. If we could get like Wailmer for Chansey, this would be really great. And this is where you never trust NPCs. Although I just realized I can't really do much damage to this Chansey, can I? I am very much relying on NPCs here, aren't I? Oh dear, why did I pick this? It's just because it's going to be a good ally, is my theory. My game theory. Oh, Cacjon is here. Hi, welcome, welcome. You have good news. Share your good news with us. Oh no, just use Drain Punch Lopunny. I'm playing with computers, Cacjon. It's very frustrating. Oh, look, that did nothing. Nothing! No, Wailmer! No! Ugh, okay. But please use Drain Punch Lopunny. Oh, Heal Pulse. Okay, I'll take that. But Swamperd's HP is full! Right, Speed Boost. More like a Speed Juice. Oh, I can Dynamax. Okay, I am going to set up the rain. Because I got nothing else to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that, Cacjon. I can't remember if we talked about that the other day. I don't think we did, actually. But yeah, it's like Disney and... I want to say it's like and Universal. They're like teaming up to take on an AI company who probably have just blatantly stolen from them from the looks of things. Again, it's too early to say. That's what the courts are for, to, you know, make these decisions and decide on things. But yeah, I mean, again, these AI companies deserve it, though. They are stealing from people. Like, you can't just steal stuff from people. Like, come on. Like, so again, I'm glad that someone's taking these companies on. Wait, MatPat is running for Congress? It is Friday the 13th and not, like, April the 1st, right? Dang. Okay, well, that's kind of interesting. I mean, in theory, it's interesting. In Congress theory! Sorry. Okay, let's all stop talking what we're talking about and talk about that, because, like, wait, what? Okay, there we go. Skitter Smack. Good. Right, Drain Punch. Just use Drain Punch. Because it's more accurate than Mega Kick. Okay, fine. Use Mega Kick, because it's more powerful. Saw a legit news article about it from Faux News. It's FAUX News. It's like from Fox News. Kevin, that's faux news. Although, what's the difference? But there you go. Right. Come on, we're so close. We're so close. Let me just get the KO here. This is so close. 2030, we're going to have MatPat on the office talking about FNAF. Like, God bless the United States, and may God protect, in theory, our troops. Like, but there we go. Okay, well done, everyone. And by everyone, I mean no one but me, because these are NPCs and they suck. That Max Geyser really was doing nothing, and yet somehow it was still doing more than a Max Quake would have done. So, and even more than a Max Hailstorm would have done. So, dang, that's interesting. But good for him. He can join the likes of Bucky Barnes as famous people who've joined Congress. Right, I'm gonna say no. Who's getting Chansey? Oh, it was the Whalmer. Okay, that's good. Okay, this is actually, like, pretty good. The Lopunny might have run out of PP on Mega Kick, which I'm concerned about. But other than that, though, this could be fine. So Team 2, make sure you are ready. We are getting towards the point where we're going to try this again. And yeah. Okay. Right, this one part. Here we go. I'm going to go Blizzard. More like a wizard. Okay, Ninjaski's using Substitute, yes! It used Thunder, but Lopunny dodged it, yes! Okay, no, don't use Charm, it doesn't have any physical moves! No! Okay, right, Blizzard. More like a wizard. Was that a crit? Or did that just do that much damage? Okay, oh dang, it was a crit. I was like, maybe Swampert just is that strong, but... Okay, Chansey's helping out, that's cool. I just gotta hope that Chansey uses, like, Helping Hand on me? Right, Poppy can Dynamax now. Yeah, good luck with that. Who is Poppy? Oh, Poppy's Chansey. No, I'm, like, 2 turns away from being able to Dynamax. I think I'm gonna try one more Blizzard, and then I need to go with, like, a Water Pledge after that, though. But Skitter Smack is useful, though, because that lowers special attack. So between the Light Screen and Skitter Smack, this is actually really good. It's still probably going to be strong enough to take out the Substitute. Yeah, but if Ninjask uses another one, though, we might be okay. Oh, now you use Drain Punch. Poppy very excited to use NPCs! But yes, okay. Right, Ninjask speed boost. Good job, Ninjask. You're already faster than everything else, but... right, I'm going to Water Pledge. Okay, clap. Oh, you're using it on Ninjask. No, this is terrible. Okay. Oh, but it's using Substitute anyway. No. No. Okay, Max Lightning, very, very frightening me. I like that Team Flare was like, I found you because I like that I found someone who, like, plays with his audience, and now Team Flare is watching me not play with my audience. Oh, gosh. Oh, no, this is terrible. This is terrible. Where did, like, nothing come from? Because I've heard it, like, in multiple things. Like, there's a Simpsons episode where, Hang on a minute. Huh. Okay, there's a Simpsons episode where there's like a there's like this like foreign exchange student who's playing college football and he's a kicker, and he like says about how his like degree is like gonna be useless. It's like, it is worth nothing. Like that's one thing, but it's like nothing. I feel like I've heard that in a bunch of things though. Helping hand as a substitute. Oh my gosh. Right, clap. Stop helping Ninjask! It can't do anything. Oh, it missed. It missed. There's 2 feet in front of you. Oh gosh. Oh, this is why I didn't want to set up the weather ball. Oh, and now, yeah, Lopunny's run out of mega kicks. Oh, this is really bad. The Bart healer episode, yeah. That's the thing, I quote that a lot because, like, I have the power. So it's funny, like, I think about that when, like, Kiba, but now I'm thinking about it for something else. So it's basically, that episode has, like, 2 different references on it that we use in this show, kind of thing. There is, like, I have the power. And then there's, like, nothing. Well, that's more like a nothing. Rather than like a nothing. But yeah. But I have to go... Here's the thing. If I set up a max geyser, I would need to do the precise calculations. A max geyser, once the rain is up, might actually be a little bit more powerful than a max hailstorm. But the thing is like you have to use that 1 turn to set it up initially. So, oh gosh, it's nullifying stuff. Right, here comes the max lightning, very, very frightening me. That will do nothing though, watch. Okay, that actually did more than nothing, but still. Right, bounce. The Millhouse, yeah, that's funny. Now you'll get the girls you seek. But yeah. Nice doggy. But yeah, sorry. It's a funny episode. Such a random episode, but a funny one. Right, oh my gosh. Who's getting paralyzed? Now Lopunny's charm is undone. Oh no, the humanity. Oh, hi Hugh. That's my friend, Humanity. Oh gosh. Okay, come on, Swampert. You can do... Just helping hand me! When I'm using, like, Blizzard... Oh, the healer! Sounds like I'm very excited about a Bluey episode. Healer! Okay. Right, come on. We got one more I need a helping hand here. Oh no, it's using Rain Dance! No! And then I'm about to change it back to Blizzard. More like a wizard. Oh gosh. Are we gonna get like the 10-turn limit here? I feel like we are. Oh gosh. Come on. There's the Drain Punch. Oh, this is excruciating. I think that's like the first time we've ever had Healer do anything in this mode, despite the fact we have used Chansey quite a lot. Oh my gosh, this is excruciating. Hey, Chansey, why didn't you just help me? Why? Okay, heal pulse. Who are you healing? Oh, me. Okay. But there are other, like, the Lopunny's in more trouble than me. Oh gosh. And the Ninjask. Oh gosh. That's kind of one of the reasons I did go for Hail, though, because I was just like, I need the chip damage. Oh my gosh. Right, a rare Dynamax. We had to wait like 3 turns to Dynamax, and then 3 turns later, we still haven't won. Right, come on. Skitter Smack. Come on. Right, you came in like a weather ball. That did nothing. Okay, good. Right, Drain Punch. Come on. More like a Drain Lunch. Oh gosh. Right, Water Pledge. More like Over the Hedge. Yes! Oh my gosh. Finally. Finalement. Right, let's catch this thing. Stars and sparkles and stars. Quickly. Get those emojis in. We're going to do a quick double check. And then Team 2, please be on standby, okay? Game would better give you a shiny for this one. I know, right? And if it does, one of you had better have a Thunderous ticket. So we can do it again. 9, 10, start over again. But yeah, so Kevin, Team Flare, and Conowat. I hope you're all still around. And available. And ready. for theory. Game theory. Here we go. Right, okay. Morpeko is a Morpet. No, that sounded weird. Ninjask is a no. Chansey is not green. Will we get the slightly purple Thunderous? No! That looks like a regular Thunderous to me. Okay. So, yeah, no. Any good natures, lonely, and, timid, okay, that's, impish, and then, oh no, bold and brash, which means it belongs in the trash. Who am I? I'm gonna go for the Morpeko, because it's a good mixed attacker. There we go. Right, yeah, can everyone who was in Team 2, please make sure you just do like a reconnect and a disconnect and a disconnect and a reconnect, because it's important for everyone to do it. Oh, wow, it does say, yeah, it says I'm connected to the internet, but that's weird. Right, so yeah, it's very important for everyone to do their quick disconnects and stuff, and then we'll get back. Okay, so Team 2, for real this time, let's do this. Again, we are normally not doing Team 2 this late, but we'll have to breeze through it. I'm not going to go through all the explanation of how to beat a Thunderous. You just watch me beat a Thunderous. 06, 13, and then like 1500. There you go. So here we go. I'm going to have some water, and then there we go. Yeah, disconnects can just happen sometimes. Sometimes there's just like a certain group of 4 people where it kind of just doesn't want to put them together. Sometimes there are problems with people's individual like switches and internet connections. And then there we go. Excellent. So hopefully everyone did their disconnect and reconnect, and here we go. Oh, Jinx and Carkle. And then Amoonguss is a good, like, resistor of electric. Like, it's a good support Pokemon. Oh, okay, Bishop. But I still stick with Amoonguss as a good support Pokemon. And if it can Dynamax and use Max, Max Poison, what's the move? Max Ooze. Max Ooze can, like, boost our special attack, and that can help out a lot. So, I'm just saying. I think we should probably go left here, because we've got Grass, and we've got, like, Poison, Ice, and Fire. And then there's a Nidoking. We could have Nidoking instead of Bishop. And then Porygon, maybe we could have Porygon. But I actually think that maybe the Amoonguss could be better. Amoonguss could basically be like a Dynamaxing support Pokemon, so it won't necessarily dish out a load of damage, but it will help out everyone else tremendously. So that's my theory, my game theory. But we probably should still switch to the Nidoking. We could have Porygon instead of, like, Carkol, because, like, Rock Slide is, like, a little bit unreliable. And it is a bit weak. Right, Dynamax, Hailstorm, here we go. Everyone's still in the group, everyone's still in the lobby. Bo really wants to seem to keep Amoonguss. Kinda sus. Oh, DKGKB! Hello, welcome. So we're gonna speed through this. No one hold up your menu selections for comic effect. We're just gonna speed run through this. We're gonna figure out Kartana for Team 3. We're gonna do all the stuff with all the people and all the things, okay? So there we go. Okay. Right, here is a Jinx. Oh, Team Flare, you misclicked. What did you misclick? We keep getting misclick. Like yesterday, we had loads of misclicks from people. We gotta not misclick. Oh, hang on. The stream is lagging a lot, isn't it? I think that's the computer sucking. But I think that's just the computer is unable to handle streams, to be honest. That was... Yeah, well, I guess, like, the you meet... the thing is, if you say you blah, 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 like an insult, like, YouTube kind of, like, recognizes the structure of an insult. So, obviously, if, like, an insult is kind of, you know... And obviously, it, like, doesn't understand the concept of, like, irony. Irony. So, yeah. Oh, but Venoshock from Among Us will do a ton of damage here now. So that's pretty nifty. Okay. Right, here we go. Or should I say here we boo? So yeah. But that's the thing, so tomorrow though, even though I am moved into the new house and everything, and I pretty much have all my stuff here now, tomorrow, I am still going to go to the old place to, like, do a bunch of cleaning, because, yeah, I said I would do a bunch of cleaning, in preparation for things to be done with the old place and stuff like that, and yeah, so, okie dokie do. Right. I don't think we want to switch. I don't think we want to switch for this unless there's a good, like, double switch. Because what was the Pokemon we're switching for down the line? Like, I know we want to, like, ditch Bishop at some point, but, like, what was next though? It was Nidoking. Yeah, Serena wouldn't have been that great against Nidoking, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, maybe Kevin, you could switch your, like, you might switch, like, your Carkol for Porygon or something, because you would have a special attacking move then, and then that would get boosted by the Max Ooze. So maybe that, and if you're using Ice Beam, and if I'm using Ice Beam, and if Nidoking is using Ice Punch, we stand a really good chance at freezing it. If we have 3 Pokemon all using freezing moves, we actually have a good chance of freezing it. So yeah, I think we should. So Bishop, this is very important. Whoever has Bishop, please switch for this Nidoking. And then Kevin, you have Carkol, right? So then we could do Carkol for and then we could do, like, Carkol for Porygon. And then I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think that'll be good. Yeah, now that I can talk about a few more games and stuff like that, I will talk about, like, Guardians of Azuma, but I'll wait until we have, like, a busier stream with more people, because that game was just so much fun to work on, and it was very special, and I'd love to talk about it more, but we'll do it when there are, like, more people, like some of our old favorites and stuff like that, when people aren't busy with life. Will this Nidoking be blue? Oh, now that's a question. Oh, Max Flare. No! Ah, crud. That's effectively ×4 super effective on Jinx, so, yeah, not great. I won't lie, that's not great. But hopefully Carkol's using an Overheat Max Flare, and then everything will be all okay. Right, here's the Max Flare. More like a human hair. Overkill. Yeah, see, that's the thing as well. Like, even if it just used, like, a Fire Punch without the Dry Skin ability, that probably would have KO'd me, given the amount of health I had and stuff. But because it was a Max Flare, because I have the ability, that really was overkill. Oh, killy-do. 2, 4, 6, 8. That Dynamax was really great. Ooh, attack up. Okay, that's good for the next Psycho Cut, so I'll take it. Right, Fire Punch, more like a Fire Lunge. Oh gosh! What? Don't get me wrong. I know that was boosted by the sun, but Fire Punch is a weak move. That one-shotted Amoonguss? What the heck? How did an Amoonguss get one-shot? Amoonguss is bulky. Like, Connor's saying Jinx's defense is 35. What about Amoongus's? Well, maybe it's better than that. Oh, whoa, that's getting very laggy. Hang on. I'm just going to, like, throw my Pokeball. I'm just going to let my stream recover for a sec. And then we'll... There we go. That's better. And what happens if I just mute the audio for a sec? Does that improve the quality of the stream? Maybe it does. I don't know. Oh, rival. Oh, the rivalry. That's a good point. Yeah, maybe the rivalry played into that. So, bishop, 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 bishop. Please now switch. Bishop, bishop for the Nidoking. Yes, well done. Thank you for the switch. Okay, excellent. I kind of forget about rivalry. Like, I kind of just forget that, like, for a lot of Pokemon, Nidoking either has, like, a nerf or a boost, essentially. Like, that's so weird. But yeah, okay. Berries! Let's go Porygon to the right. Rabombi's the other one. If we do end up with Rabombi somehow, it's not the end of the world. We could use fake tears. This must be why Nidoking did so much damage. He's sexist, lol. But here's the thing. He's actually sexist in the opposite way of what you're alluded, like if you typically thought of something male being sexist, Nidoking is actually sexist towards males when it has the rivalry ability, because it hits men harder. It's more aggressive towards men. It's delicate on women, like on women. But then again, is going easy on something like a form of like, say, you know, of like sexism. Like sort of taking it easy, like treating someone better than you would because of their gender. Maybe it does go both ways. Maybe Nidoking is bisexist. Who knows? That is the question. Maybe Nidoking is just sexist towards all genders. Like sexist towards fellow males, like by being more aggressive to them, and being sexist to females for, you know, like taking it easy. Who knows? Amoonguss is male, so that is the rivalry. Well done, Xander, for, like, again, I know it's like we've used Nidoking a lot, but the thing is, like, we tend to think of Nidoking versus the legendaries, which often... Oh, you know what that's made me realize, though? Basically, that means that Nidoking is a really, really, really good Pokemon for Thundurus, because Thundurus is always male. I've never really thought of that. Huh. Okay. Ooh, we're going with a turn 1 overheat. Always a risky strategy, but... Oh, Max Hailstorm. What is with this computer AI today? Oh my gosh. Dynamax Nidoking reminds you of Giovanni's first Signa suit. Interesting. Right, Giga Drain. Right, I'm just reading Xander's quote. But yeah. Okay. Oh, today I did have some drop frames. Yeah, it's just that this computer's not meant for streaming. Right, Ice Beam, more like an Ice Beam. Oh gosh, we still got like 3 Dynamax Adventures after this, don't we? I'm not complaining, but it's just kind of like, okay, we're getting a lot, and then I'm like, oh wait, we're like an adventure behind. This is like only the end of like the second adventure, isn't it? Oh no, the rock slide missed. See, that's why like fire spin and then overheat is a good strategy for Carkol. Oh no, clear smog. Okay, but it's fine. Again, we clear smog is probably a move we should generally avoid unless the opponent is like really statting up or something like that. Venoshock is just more powerful all around. Like regardless of whether the opponent is poisoned or not. Like clear smog is like a weak move, and we should be avoiding our weak moves generally. So yeah. Okay. Right, Porygon was caught. Okay, so well done, everyone. Juan sheet. So yeah, are we doing the Carkol? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, Amoonguss, aka Conowat, is gonna Dynamax and is gonna use some lovely like Venoshock Max Ooze to... Well, I mean, I guess if Clear Smog has the same power, but I imagine Venoshock is the stronger one. I'm going to go with Expert Belt. And then basically, if we get that yummy max ooze, that means that like Porygon and Jinx are going to do a ton of damage. And then if Nidoking uses Ice Punch, more like a nice punch, am I right, guys? That'll do a ton of damage too. And maybe if we're lucky, we will get a freeze. Like if we're attacking this thing 6 times with like a 1 in 10 chance of freezing, that's a good chance of freezing. So here we go. The game actually did get a bit laggy there for a sec, so that's kind of why the stream is laggy. I wish this laptop were better. I don't know why it's like gotten a bit worse at like just performance lately. I don't know if there's anything to be done about that, but okay. So here we go. Download. I suppose Clear Smog does remove the download, but right. So here we go, everyone. Amoonguss on the Dynamax support. Oh my gosh, why is this being so laggy? Stop lagging. I'm just going to mute the game audio because I want to see if that improves the visual. No. See, but like, why does it get like this? Oh no, but now it's working. I mean, it's like a little choppy, but that's okay. Very weird, very weird. I don't get why this laptop does this, apart from the fact that it is just like, you know, it's like a 2.5-year-old laptop, I guess. And it was never that great to begin with, so... If anything happens to the laptop, that's it for the strike streams, though. Like that's it for streaming, because I'm not getting a new. I wouldn't get a new laptop. I can't afford one right now, and it's just really low priorities. I'd rather have a Switch 2 than a laptop. So, because I just don't really need a laptop much. I was like sort of like gifted this one, and then which is really generous, and then but that's the thing, it's like I just never really needed it though, was the thing. But I was like, well, maybe I can now, if I like buy 1 or 2 things, maybe I can start streaming. So this laptop was like never really, it's not really like designed for streaming, but it's like the only thing I would need a laptop for. So right, Max Strike, hang in there, everyone. Ooh, oh gosh! No! No! Okay, we are going to speed run like the rest of this stream now. So I am going to sort of get things... Oh gosh. I am going to kind of get things ready for like... Ooh! Ooh! I am going to get things ready for like Team 3. There we go. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Let's get those emojis in, everyone. Well done. Ooh! Okay. What if that had been our last life? Would that have counted? I don't think that would have counted, would it? That was very close. I do not like that. Okay. But anyway, well done, everyone. Well done indeed. So get those stars and sparkles in. We'll do a very quick patented double shiny check, and then we'll move on with Team 3 Kartana. Okay, so if you're interested in Kartana, please, like, you know, get your fingertips at the ready to type it in. Oh, Xander, your mum ordered one for herself and somehow accidentally bought 2, so I just bought the extra. Oh, dang. Okay, here we go, everyone. So, Serena is a no. Nidoking is a no. Porygon is a no. But will we get the slightly purple Thunders? No! That looks the same as well. Dang. Right, so no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. Any good nature's abilities? That's like careful. Ooh, be careful. Neutral. That's like naive. And jolly. Okay. What kind of serious? Why so serious? Well, this Nidoking was very powerful, so I'm going to take it. So, Nidoking was sent to a box. Oh, you're also around 6 to 7 years old, so it worked out. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Right, welcome back. Would you like to keep Thunderous? Yes, I would. So, guys, gals, non-binary pals, we're going to go for Kartana. Hopefully you mean the, hopefully you guys know the template. Oh, wait, hang on. Nido had a Tenchi's choice? Nice! Team Flair! Team Flare got Nidoking and Serena as a Tenchi's choice. Nice, and you went for the Nidoking, right? Hang on, where did you put the other comment? You chose Nidoking because you have Serena, yeah. And then Teresa, not Serena, but Teresa, said you want to get Switch 2, but just can't afford at the moment. Yeah, I feel you. If your Switch does break down, then that definitely goes on the list. But for now, you're slowly trying to save for it. No, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. I'm basically in the same position just because with the strike, like, I've hardly had any work and stuff like that, and I just need to see like how my life goes. I'm just going to very quickly delete my newsletter that I always get at 3 p.m. that always throws me off. And here we go. Why did you do Thunderous twice? Because I disconnected the first time. So the first time I didn't play with anyone else. I only played with computers, and second time was when I actually did. So right. So who can? So let's So chat, my lovely chat, could you please let me know, ready, set, bow, strike the number of times you played today, either 0 or 1, and then let me know if you can do Kartana. So strike, number of times you played, I can do Kartana, okay? This is just for Kartana, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, so Kevin can do Kartana. And I might just do a first come, first serve here, okay? I might not even look at like all the people and weigh things up. So so basically that's your cue to hurry up. Fair. If you ever can't do something, please don't say strike, okay? Strike is only if you can do things, okay? The only exception to that is when we're doing the wild card and I'm asking for like who has what ticket, and I will sort of say if you don't have any of the tickets, just say in brackets that you can't do anything. But if I'm ever asking, like, who can do, like, this specific Pokemon, like, who can do, like, I have my 3 tickets, Uxie, Kartana, Thunderous, like, who can you do out of those? I do ask for people to not say strike, because it just confuses things. It kind of defeats the point of saying strike if you're like, strike, and then you just say something other than I can play. So, oh, Teresa just met Shui Long. Let's all talk about that. So let's see. So we've got Kevin, we've got Team Flare, and then is there anyone else who can do Kartana? Well, oh wait, where's Kiba? Where did Kiba go? Kiba. Oh, Kiba's doing a Lugia. No. Okay. Hang on. So Kevin, anti-flower. But yeah. So I do appreciate just if saving strike just for when you can do things, because that is basically sort of the point of strike, is to indicate who can play. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Wait, is Cram in here now? Or did the spreadsheet kind of fill itself in when it broke there, or is Cram in here? I actually genuinely can't tell. I was trying to change it and then it didn't work, so I exited and entered, and then it was filled in. And I can't tell if it filled in because that's what I was trying to do, or whether Bo, this is definitely a Friday the 13th stream. I think you're right. We've had a disconnect. Now Kiba's not available. No one else can do Kartana. Kiba, let me know once you think you're like less than 3 minutes away, okay? I'm gonna just fill up my water bottle. I'll be right back, okay? And we are back with people who look like things. Okay. Cuba. Bros for Fortnite. Hello. Welcome. Okay, so we've got Team 3. This is going to be Kevin, Team Flair, and Kiba. Okay, so let's talk to the nice lady. And then we'll say anything goes, but I'm going to say Kartana. But bros, how are you doing? Happy Friday the 13th. We are genuinely having a very unlucky day today. 0613 and then 1520. No. Okay, 1528. 06131528. I pressed the wrong button, but 06131528. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. Here we go. And there we go. But Teresa, I met Chui Long. Very nice. I know, bros. When I saw your name, I thought the same thing. It's been a while. And every once in a while, I'll look through like the spreadsheet and I'll like see your name or something, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I haven't seen bros for a while. So yeah. But I hope you've been good, and I hope your Friday the 13th has been better than this stream. So Flare and then a Kiba. Your Pokemon Sword was not working lately, but for some reason your Pokemon Scarlet works. Okay, interesting. Cool, man. Yeah. Welcome to you as well. Oh my gosh. If anyone has not yet clicked like on the video, could people please click like on the video? So many people are coming by to say hi today. People we have not seen for a long time. And it would just be really helpful and really awesome if people clicked like on the videos. Share it do. But yes. Okie doke. So, you guys know about Kartana. It's super duper weak to fire, and then fighting is good as well. Special attacks, please use special attacks rather than physical if possible. And watch out for its leaf blade. And then other than that, I think we're good. Why do we keep getting Exeggutor for this thing? I'm going to go for Grovyle because it has Screech and Brick Break. These are all terrible. I mean, well, they resist grass, but they're otherwise terrible. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to have to do a lot of switching here. You wish good luck for a shiny. Thank you. Hopefully we do. It'd be nice. We are getting close to being... I think, like, basically, I'm overdue for, like, one of my tickets to be shiny. Like, I think if you look at my 3 tickets, I have done those 3 tickets, like, a combined over 100 times now. I want to say. I'm going to have to double-check the numbers, but I think so. Right, hang on. I did see Wheezing, though, right? Wheezing's to the right, so we want to do Wheezing. And then Charger Bug. Charger Bug has a good ability, but that doesn't matter if we have Wheezing, does it? Oh, but then there's Ordino. So do we want Wheezing and Ordino, don't we? So if we go... Oh, and there is also Slowbro, but Ordino's a bit better than Slowbro, I'd say. So... Yeah, so as long as we go... So we've gone to the right. As long as we sort of go left now, which I think is like Kadabra, we can either get Ordino or Slowbro. Maybe we'll just see whoever, like, can win more easily. I think I'm going to have to stick with my Grovyle here, which kind of sucks. Bear in mind, we can hit Wheezing with ground moves, so I'm looking at you, Exeggutor, with Stomping Tantrum. I'm going to boost up your guys' attack stats because Lycanroc and Exeggutor have physical moves. And, yeah. Oh, wow. Bros really hasn't been here for a while because it's like, haven't been here in a while, but also want to ask, did you get the shiny Minty Boy? Hey there, Minty Boy. Yes, we did get Dialga quite a long time ago now. I think we actually got Dialga at, like, the end of last year, I want to say. Because didn't we replace Dialga with Reshiram? Isn't that the way it went? I feel like we replaced Dialga with Reshiram. Like, because that was kind of our, like, you know, tough dragon for a tough dragon kind of switch. And yeah, and Reshiram we started doing at, like, end of November or, like, before Christmas. Oh, the Stone Age missed! How did it miss? The answer is because Weezing's ability made it miss. Oh, light screen. Okay, that's interesting. Smog. Oh, no! No! The stat changes. No. Oh, Psycho Cut. I forgot it has Psycho Cut. Yeah, use that instead of Stomping Tantrum. Well done. Okay. Okay, but this is still fine. It's less than ideal, but... Sarah! Hello! Welcome, welcome! Minty Boy. Now, there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. But yes, I know. I know. That's the thing. It's just Dialga was, like, so long ago now. That's the thing. So bros, just for context, bros, like, last time... So, like, if we were still doing Dialga, I probably only had something like 3, 4, or 5 shiny legendaries, right? Would that be... Oh, for the love of Nelly! These stone edges are killing me! By which I mean they're not killing Weezing! Oh, and now it's lowering our special defense! Oh my gosh. Oh, this Friday the 13th! What is it with this Friday the 13th? Okay. We still, hopefully, if we can just get, like, 1 Stone Edge to hit and a Psycho Cut to hit, then we will be fine here. But we just, like, we just need... But yeah, it's funny how much these tickets have changed. I know, it's just, like, yeah, it's just we've had so many different, like, iterations and variations of, like, okay, the teams are, you know, and Dialga was, like, on so many of them, but yeah, it was just, like, a long time ago. I wonder if a Flash Cannon is more powerful than Electro Ball. Anyway, we did it! Oh my gosh. Oh, we did it in 3 turns. That's okay. That's okay. 80% accuracy in my butt. I mean, in this battle, yes. But yeah, But yeah, so the Minty Boy. But yeah, so bros. So like, yeah, if I was hunting for Dialga, I probably only had something like 3 or 4 or 5 shinies, right? Like I probably had like Mewtwo, Zapdos, Heatran, and like Solgaleo or something like that. I don't know. Like maybe or no, like well, yeah, Heatran and Solgaleo, something like that. So do we get rid of Exeggutor here? Maybe, probably. As long as either Magneton, no, as long as one of you gets the Weezing, it's fine. As long as someone, this is very important though. Someone does need to get the Weezing though. Okay, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, sorry, because like we cannot go against Kartana without a fire move. Okay, so yeah, if we go, oh, we can. Okay, oh, there is a scientist, huh? There is a scientist. Maybe we could do the Slowbro and do some science. Maybe we could do the Slowbro and do some science. Okay, new theory, new plan. We stick with the team we've got and do Slowbro. And then... Because Exeggutor will be good against Slowbro, in theory. In game theory. So... If we do that... Oh gosh, that was laggy. Hang on, why is this all laggy? Sorry. Okay, there we go. No, this is fine, this is fine. So I'm just going to Grass Pledge here, because I don't think this is going to make that much of a difference. And then, yeah, so I don't think we want this Kadabra, do we? All the Pokemon we currently have, like, resist Leaf Blade at least. So Kadabra just doesn't really, like, add anything to the pot, so to speak. Okay, it's using Endure. I have Endure as well, that's interesting. The 2 Endure Pokemon. But yeah, Flash Cannon! Very nice, very nice. And a crit. Dang, that was very good. Right, Max Darkness. Luckily it used Endure on turn 1, so... Because if it uses it on turn 3, that's when you're in trouble. Right, Stomping Tundra. Okay, yeah, this works. Okay, so we should KO it here. We should be good. Hopefully. But yeah, if we go for Slowbro, because then as well, Magneton can Dynamax. And then what we can do is we can have... Let's have, like... Okay, this is very important, okay? So we don't switch for Kadabra. No switching now, okay? We go into the Slowbro battle with the team we currently have. We want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash catch them. But so we catch this, but we don't switch for it. But then, here's my theory, okay? So player 4, which I believe is Executor. Okay, that's easy to remember, right? If you switch for Slowbro, and then player 3 Magneton does the science. That's my theory, my game theory. But so for this round, we're good. Oh, Team Flare, you need more Pokeballs. Uh-oh. You haven't, like, actually, like, run out, though, right? As long as you've got one for the Thunderous, it's okay. But yeah, so let's do the backpack up. Da 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 da. Okay, I'm just gonna Wise Glasses because it will help us beat the Slowbro quicker. I should have gone Bright Powder maybe just to like help out with Kartana a bit, maybe, I don't know, but it's fine. You have 3 Premier. Okay, that's doable. We can work with that. But yeah, we'll remind you afterwards, Team Flare. Everyone remember that after this, we tell Team Flare to go buy Pokeballs. I am nearly halfway through my recent batch of 1,000, which is crazy. Minty Boy was the best part of the year. Oh, I know. That's thing. Bros, I mean, it kind of just shows how long all this has gone on for. I don't know if you know, the strike is currently in like a suspended state, so it's kind of the first step to it being over. It's not 100% definitively over, but it's sort of looking like it could be over soon. Like in, I don't know, maybe like a month-ish, like a bit more than a month, maybe. Kevin, you and your wheezing Wise Glasses joke. Well, Magneton needs 3 of them. Or 3 Wise Monocles, perhaps? But yeah, like, we were going for Dialga for so long. Like a good, 3 months or so. But then now it's been, like, you know, like, over 6 months since we got it or something like that. It's just kind of wild. It's just pretty wild how, like, that works out. Like Pokemon who we hunted for like Blacephalon, like, oh, bros, when you were, like, so when you were watching, bros, were we going for Blacephalon as well? Like, did we have, like, Dialga, something, like, Dialga, something else in Blacephalon? Like, something kind of frail, like, that, say, had, like, a ×4 weakness. So, like, Dialga, something with, like, a ×4 weakness, so that was just kind of very frail. And then, like, Blacephalon. So something like Lunala, like Dialga, Lunala, Blacephalon, or something like that. I don't know. But basically, Blacephalon, bros, we had Blacephalon for, like, over 5 months. But then we got Blacephalon, like, a little while, like, about a month and a half ago now. So we're kind of getting to a point where just we haven't had Blacephalon for ages, despite the fact of it was part of the, you know, it was like for basically like half of this series, like, you know, Blacephalon was in it, but then it's just not now, and it's so weird. It's just so weird. Tornadus we got very quickly. Tornadus we got after like 2 or 3 weeks. Tornadus I think was like the fastest one other than like Mewtwo. So yeah, Executor, well done Executor for switching. Well remembered. And then Magneton is going to do science, okay? So Magneton, switch to the scientist, and then we should be good here. So this is really just kind of like playing with fire here. But if we get a fire type, then I'm not going to complain, because we kind of want to play with the fire. Oh, Trevor. Okay, that's cool, because it resists Leaf Blade, and it has Drain Punch. So I'll go with that. That's fine. It's better than a nearly dead Magneton. I'll say that. Like, Trevenant is definitely better than a nearly dead Magneton. Granted, we have Wheezing to neutralize the Beast Boosts, but yeah, you want to be careful, though. Like, if it KO'd Wheezing and then KO'd Magneton, we'd be in trouble. So, Slowbro, Dynamax if you've got it. You resisted all but one of its moves. That's true. It has Vacuum Wave. And then for Trevenant, you're now weak to Air Cutter. But that's the thing. Air Cutter is probably a bit worse than Vacuum... is like a bit better than Vacuum Wave. Like, when I say it's worse, I mean it's worse for Kartana. Like, if I had a Kartana and I had to teach it either... like one of Vacuum Wave or Air Cutter, I would teach Vacuum Wave. Because it gets Stab and it has like the priority. Whereas Air Cutter is just kind of weak and is non-stab. So, by the power of Grayskull, Kiba has the power. Okay, there's Air Cutter, fine. Whoa, that did loads to Grovyle. Right, victory screech. Okay, right, Heat Wave, more like a Heat Wave. Oh, Wheezing, very powerful. And then Kartana is getting desperate. It is going to start using Generative AI. Oh, we're using Reflect. I was thinking maybe a Drain Punch just to get a little bit of damage in. But then again, does that really make a difference? The answer is no, we did it. Well done, everyone. Very well done indeed. So, get ready for Team 4, okay, everyone? So, Kartana. Right, so let's catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. And then we will, and then basically we'll figure out, Max Flare, more like a Max Fire. I don't know. Okay. So. But yeah, we'll figure out the wildcard teams in a second, or at least the first wildcard team. We'll see who's around and stuff like that. So this is where, even if you can't play, like saying, you know, Strike is still fine, but we'll get to that in a sec. No Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, and no Sparkles there. We did have a setback earlier, that's why I'm kind of going through this quicker. So let's see, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Let's just check the old natures quickly. Oh, okay, special attack up, defense down. There it is! The Lax Kadabra! There's always a Lax or a Gentle. Oh, and a modest Slowbro. Okay, well, I gotta go with the modest Slowbro, don't I? But there you go. There's always one. There's always one! Okay, so Slowbro, there we go. And flawless victory indeed. Fet, you got to 200 subs. Nice. And congrats on the success of your video. You said you had like 30k now? That's awesome. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Kartana? Yes, I would. Okay. Team Flare got another shiny? What is going on? What did you get, Team Flare? Congrats. Right. Okay, so chat. I'm going to list the wildcard tickets that I need. If you have any of them, please let me know who they are. And if you don't, then just in brackets say that you don't have any. But please stick to the format, okay? So you're going to say strike, the number of times you've played today, and then you're going to say, my tickets are, and then you're going to say Tapu Bulu, Nihilego, Boswell, Celesteela, Guzzlord, and or Stack Attacker, okay? Let me know out of those who you have, what you can do, and then, yeah, so, okay. Fet can do Oh, okay, Fet can host Boswell. That's cool. And then, and Ready, Set, Bow and all that. Kieran has Nihilego. Kevin has Guzzlord and Buzzwole. I'm thinking maybe we could have, like, a Fet Buzzwole host or something. But, Kadabra, though. Nice, nice, nice. I am sorry, because Kevin, you probably are going to have to go after this, but I think just because of democracy, I am going to have to go with, like, Fet, Kieran, and Kiba. So can Fet, Kieran, and Kiba get ready for a Buzzwole? Kieran, you don't have to worry about letting me know the things you can't do. It's just if we, like, actively talk about them or whatever, okay? If we ever like bring them up, like, oh, who can do, but if we're not talking about any options, you don't need to let me know what options you can't do, okay? But yeah. Oh, cool, man, yeah. Oh, crud. Let's see. Do you mind, cool, man, yeah, do you mind, just because, like, we need to speed up and stuff like that, do you mind, because you sort of said I'm fine doing one if we need, because we do have a team of 3, are we okay to like not include you this time? But then if we get to Team 5, we might need someone else in Team 5, and then we'll go then. It's just we do need to speed things up a bit today, just because we did have that delay earlier. And if I get into like the Nightbot random selection game and checking what everyone can do, let's just save that for Team 5. So Team 4, yeah, let's stick with... So this is going to be Fet, Kieran, and Kiba. You thought I was going to say Kiba, but no. But yeah, hang on. Let me just double check this. So yeah, Fet, you will host... Oh, Kramin, thank you for filling that in. That really does help. But I don't think I actually said hi to you properly earlier, Kramin. So Kramin, hi, everyone say hi to Kramin. But okay. Here we go. But yeah, cool, man, yeah. Like, we'll maybe try and see if we can get you in on Team 5, though. But just because we have such a nice, like, Team 4 lined up, let's just go with this. So, Fet, hit me when you're ready with the code. Don't actually, like, hit me. Okay, so here we go, everyone. This is going to be a buzz wall with Kieran, Kiba, and Fet. Okay, so we're going to say anything goes. Here we go. And then on the screen. 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 But yeah, and then we'll wait for the... Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Interesting code. Now, this is one of those codes where I could foresee someone else somewhere in the world right now typing in the exact same code at the exact same time. But I'm going to hold out hope that that's not happening. So we got Fet, we got Bo, we got the furniture for the money, and we should have either Odachi or Sherido. Wait, so we're not hitting Bo? Oh, puts away boxing glove. Very nice, very nice. So Buzzwall is like a Heracross. It's fighting and bug type, which means... Hang on, excuse me. There I did belch, so Kevin, you are welcome to make your joke from an hour ago. Okay, so flying is super duper mega effective, okay? But if we can't get flying, then Fury is also really, really good. No, Fairy's good, Fire's good, and Psychic's good. And I would say in that order, like Fairy, then Fire, then Psychic. But if we can get flying, that's the way to go. Special attacks are better than physical, I think. And yeah, we should all be good here, basically. Right, here we go. I'm going to go with Octillery because of Acid Spray. Because I don't know. These are all kind of... These are all weak to fighting, so whoever we pick here will need to switch. Or do some science. And here we go. Okay, Dreadnought, there we go. So yeah, players 3 and 4 will try and look to switch. Oh, okay, Noctow's pretty nifty. And then was there Persimmon? Does Persimmon have acrobatics? So we might want to go left for Noctowl. And we might want to go left for Persimmon. And then... Although there is... I know that there's a Malamar, but Malamar is ×4 weak to bug. Okay. We've gone to the right. Okay. Okay. Someone voted for the Doublade. Even or someone else also didn't vote, because that's how it works in this game. Again, I wish that not voting just like didn't count at all. And I wish that it basically I wish the game would only randomize if there is like a like an equal number of like definitive votes is basically the way I wish it worked, but that's not how it works, unfortunately. So Okay, Kaz! Hello, welcome, welcome. If people have not yet clicked like on the video, I don't think I asked when we beat the last boss, so please do so. It helps out. It helps out tremendously. Dual wield, yes, that's true. See, there's a bonus. Xander's looking on the bright side. But okay, right. Scold. More like mold. Aerial Ace. Oh, crud. I mean, here's the thing. Doublade can use Aerial Ace. We're going to have to go for the Malamar now. Again, the Noctowl and Persimmon path would have been safer. But we're going to have to go for the Malamar now. And the Malamar's going to have to be our ace in the hole. And we're just going to have to hope that Buzzwole doesn't try and attack it. Because if it does, we're screwed, basically. If Buzzwole does attack the Malamar, like, it's dead. Because it's ×4 weak. So, no, Metal Sound on Lairon's a good idea, because I can't use Acid Spray, unfortunately. So, that is using the old noodle. Unfortunately, my Scald is now doing less because of the sun. But that's okay. Because then the sun will do more as well. There we go. Woo! Nicely done, Team 4. Okay. So I think, basically, so whoever's, like, in 3rd place should switch for this. I don't know if that's, like, Dreadnought or Lairon. Please pay attention to the turn order. But whoever's in, like, the 3rd slot, they should be switching for this Doublade. And then Malamar will be the switch for, like, our 4th place / Dynamaxer, okay? Again, Malamar is good against Buzzwole. It's also ×4 weak to it. So, you know. Okay, so Lairon. Lairon. Let's all go and switch our Lairon. Lairon. Let's go switch our Lairon. He's a very Lairon boy. Right, okay. So yeah, I think we want to go to the right here. So again, I was trying to go, okay. Or we could go for the, what's in the middle? Is it like a Greedent, or there's Machoke and Greedent, but then there are berries and, okay. Which, as long as we go to the middle or the right here, this is fine. I have just gone for Greedent because I think we're going to be able to beat this pretty easily, hopefully, in theory, in game theory. I am just going to go with Max Geyser here, because once I use Max Geyser once, that then means that my water moves are powered up for turn 2 and 3. And I don't think Greedent can change the weather, so that's fine. So yeah, I'm going to just do that. I was thinking, oh, could I do like some kind of Max Ooze strat or something? But no, I'm just going to go for the water. I think this should be okay. Okay, sorry, I'm a bit quiet. I need to like start writing down little conversation topics again, but because just like the past week or so has just been so crazy with like the move and everything, I have... Oh yeah, one thing eagle-eyed viewers may have noticed recently, haven't really like talked about it, but I'll sort of get into some of the reasons why at the minute. I have been playing Dragon Quest XI lately. It's yet another game where it became super cheap on the eShop, and I was like, dang it, I really can't afford to keep buying things, but like I don't know when this is going to get cheap again, because it was like basically for like a big Dragon Quest anniversary. And I could never find the game physically, and even if I could, it would be crazy expensive. So I just got the digital version. Honestly, I think I'm perfectly fine having the digital version. Like a couple of the games I've got, I've honestly been fine not having the physical version of, sort of thing, because I haven't like been like so madly in love with them that I'm like, oh, I wish I had like physical. I think like the main one that I've had like digital copy of, where it's like, it would have been cool to have had a physical copy of that, is like Persona 4 Golden, because I did really love that game, and so it's a shame that that will kind of only exist as like an icon on my Switch, and I don't have like a box for it or something like that. But it's just one of those things where I've missed out on so many games over the years, like getting some good deals on games, that I'm sort of just fed up with not getting them when they're available, and now I have to get all these like digital versions instead. And so I did get it. I know like money is really tight at the minute and stuff. Like I think this has to be my last one. I'm just dreading like seeing some be like, oh, Mario and Luigi Brothership is like $30 or something like that. You know, like I'm dreading it. I'm absolutely dreading it. Because like if that's like a game I really want. But like, oh gosh. But yeah, so I have been playing Dragon Quest lately. But that's the thing. But see, for the past week or so, here's an interesting thing. I have been enjoying the game, but I also haven't been like loving it. It is like quite basic in a lot of ways. And a really interesting thing is because of the move. Okay, so Malamar's on the right, okay? And we'll get some berries afterwards. So Malamar, Dragon Quest, Malamar on the right, Dragon Quest in my game. So I've been playing Dragon Quest, and I have been enjoying it, but like it is a bit basic and stuff like that. And the simple fact is, I haven't been like loving it because with the move and everything, I have just had multiple days in the past week or so where I've just not played it. Like today was the first time I've played it in like 4 days. If I have like ever been like playing a game, I have rarely like sort of thing, like it's been like my main game. I have almost never gone like 4 days without playing it. Now in part this is because of like, you know, we've been busy doing stuff, but at the same time, though, oh crud. Be careful about lowering this thing's stats. I am about to increase this thing's stats, so watch out for that. But it's because I'm using a ×4 super effective move, okay? It's good but very safe. It's just got like a real sort of basicness to it. Here's the thing. It actually kind of reminds me of Trials of Mana in a lot of ways. But the thing about Trials of Mana is because that sort of had transformed into like an action RPG, it meant I had to like really kind of like mash buttons and stuff like that. It kind of had that element of like interactivity and it had like that element of like interactivity and like having to concentrate and really kind of focus, and you know, you're always having to like move the stick around, you're always having to, you know, kind of think about stuff. Whereas when you are just like selecting menu, it just feels a bit like Pokemon Red and Blue in some ways. Did you just use Acid Spray? No, I used Skittersmack. So I'm boosting its offenses rather than its defense. I didn't want to boost its defenses, but I am going to boost its offenses. So we have just, if it does use a max Mindstorm, it probably is going to kill someone. But if we use our Skittersmacks and stuff, then we'll win. Okay. Anyway, Buck. Here's the max lightning. Oh, okay, this is gonna KO. Yeah, okay. But that's okay. That is okay. It might use another attack when it gets desperate, and then we might be less okay. But, yeah, between Mystical Fire... yeah, we probably should have gone with, like, Magical Leaf rather than Mystical Fire. I went with Skittersmack just because it is ×4 super effective. Like, look how much damage that does. Like, I'm not gonna turn that down. But yeah. Okay, we did it, though. We beat a Malamar. So, 4th place, which I think was Dreadnought. Please switch for the Malamar. Whoever was in 4th place, please switch for the Malamar, and then we should be good. Again, we're going to have to be careful here, because if the Buzzwole uses, like, a lunge or a max Flutterby on Malamar, we could be in real trouble. But as long as Malamar Dynamaxes and uses Max Mindstorm, we should be good. Okay, anyway, Bark. So Dragon Quest 11. But why did I bring it up? Yeah, but it's just been interesting with the move and stuff. Yeah, I like hadn't played it for 4 days. I played it a bit this morning. And it's just I've never really gone that long like without playing a game. Like when I've been playing a game, like there have been times where I just haven't played games. I've like watched TV or done other things, and so I've just like stepped away from gaming for a few days. But when I am like actively like playing a save file of something, I don't really go like several days without playing it. I often hate it if I go like one, like, oh man, I just didn't get time to play so and so today. That's really annoying. But with this game, I've kind of just like not minded though. Like it's been fine. Like yesterday, I just didn't really like. Yesterday wasn't really like that busy a day or any. Well, no, it kind of was, but I didn't really have an excuse to not play it in the. Well, no, maybe I don't know. But like, I feel like I should have been able to have played it at some point during the past few days, kind of thing. Like if I had really wanted to play it, I would have made time for it. But because I'm just not loving it that much, it's not. I don't dislike it, and it's not bad. But and the interesting thing as well, I've looked up like how long to beat it online. I'm like about 35 hours into it, but I feel like thematically I should be getting kind of close to the end. Like in terms of like the journey I've gone on and the story and the characters, dang lag. Because of like the story and the characters and everything else, I really just kind of feel like sort of right. I am getting towards the end though now, right? Like I feel like maybe I've just collected a bunch of mysterious orbs. Like maybe like some stuff is about to go wrong for a bit, but I'll then do like a dungeon or two, and then I'll have like a final dungeon, and that'll be it. But that's kind of. But it's just kind of like I'm looking online, and like some of these like predictions of how long it takes. It's like, oh no, it takes like 55 hours, and it's like or something like that. And it's like I can't be like halfway. I feel like I should be more than like halfway. But then they say that like the post game takes a long time, and I'm gonna have to see what the post game's like, because if I get through the main game and I'm happy, and then it's like, oh, like here's some post game, it'll be like, because I remember with Trials of Mana, I loved the main game, but then I didn't really like the post game, and I kind of wish that it had just ended with the the credits rolling. But yeah, Xander asked a good question here. You ever had a game or series you know other people like, but just doesn't click with you? So I don't know if I've already said this, but Pokemon Legends Arceus is sorry, but yeah, no, but I mean Pokemon Legends Arceus is kind of Kevin, did that game really like click with people though? I don't know, like if you'd said the original. But okay, Doublade, so Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars, Doublade is a no, Greedent is a no, Malamar is a no, but will we get the Mario and Luigi Super Swole Saga? No. I want Buzzwole, man. Will I ever get a Ultra Beast legendary? We're getting to a point where it's been like months since I've gotten something that's not an Ultra Beast. I think like March was when I got my last not Ultra Beast, but Kevin, wow, you gave up on it halfway through, dang. Kieran says like mostly Mario Kart, that's interesting. But again, Mario Kart is, I understand that. Like I love Mario Kart, but I do get if it's like that it's not necessarily going to be like everyone's cup of tea. Sandy, you just couldn't get into Tales of, that's interesting. Right, hang on. No Sparkles there, no Sparkles there. I'll give you like an actual answer though, not like Pokemon Legend, because I did enjoy Pokemon Legends Arceus. I just don't get why people think it's like the most amazing thing ever, because it's like, no, it's like, it's fine. Like that's it. It's like, it does have some pretty cool, compelling things. It even introduced a couple of nifty things to like the series as a whole, but it's also got just a bunch of really like gaping flaws that people don't talk about, and that really annoys me. It just annoys me that people just seem to bury their heads in the sand with it. So, but my one is a 3D Metroid. I just didn't click with like Metroid Prime. I love 2D Metroid. I always looked at 2D Metroid and I was like, oh, I kind of want to play that, and then I tried 3D and I didn't like it, but I sort of wanted to try 2D again, and I really like 2D Metroid, but 3D Metroid just didn't get into it. And I don't think I would. I like. There's a part of me which, if I had loads and loads and loads of money, I would get a copy of like Metroid Prime, like 3D remastered or whatever on the Switch. But anyway, so no sparkles, no sparkles, no sparkles. Let's check some nature's neutral, more neutral. A calm nature, yep. And sassy, is that sassy? There you go. Serious and docile. Oh dang. I'm gonna go with the Doublade. Why not? Doublade. But Kevin, thank you so much for joining. You've probably already left. Bye-bye. Okay. So chat. Could you guys, gals, non-binary pals, please let me know. Do you have any of my tickets? If you don't, you can just say in brackets, I don't have any tickets. But like say strike the number of times you played today, say what your tickets are, if they're any of the ones I've listed, and then, or if not, just say I don't have any of the tickets. Ready, set, bow, let me know. Let's see who's around. Let's see who can do this final one. As long as we are quick, we should be fine today. We're not going to delete any tickets of mine, though, because we've had them for a month and a half, and I'm determined to see it through. But yes. Okay, so Kieran has Nihilego. Kiba has Celesteela and Tapu Bulu, neither of which Kieran can do, though. So, okay. Kiba, can you do... You can do Nihilego, though, correct? And Coolman, yeah. Coolman, yeah. Can you do Nihilego? Otherwise, we might be... And then Fett can do Buzzwole. But we did just do Buzzwole. But, I mean, we've done Thunderous twice, so hey, if we have to do Buzzwole twice, is that really the end of the world? I will actually consider the Buzzwole today. Okay, Coolman, yeah, can do Nihilego. Here's the thing I'm thinking. Let's have Coolman, yeah, join us, and then... I know, I am sorry to, like, exclude you here, Kieran, but I was wondering about Celesteela, because we have, like, Kiba, Coolman, yeah, and Fett, who can all do Celesteela. And maybe everyone can do... Oh, Fett's got to go. Okay, never mind. Nihilego it is. Cause you're saved by the bell. Okay. But yeah. So we could have Coolman, yeah, Kieran, and Kiba, right? With Kieran hosting. So Kieran and a Kiba and the Coolman, yeah. Dooba 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 doo da. So Kieran, you are saved by Fett's sudden needing to leave. That's okay, Fett. Have a good day. Take care. See you later. Bye. So Kieran, why don't you set up a code for Nihilego? And then we will, and then we'll wrap up with a Nihilego, okay? So this is going to be Kiba, Kiba, and a Kieran and a Coolman, yeah. Dooba 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 doo da. Okay, would you like to anyway embark upon a Dynamax adventure? We're going to say anything goes. So here we go. Right, okay. So we're gonna set up link code. Oh, here we go. So it's 6641 and then 5544. And that should be all good in the hood. Okay. But yeah, no, so, yeah, so Dragon Quest, but it's interesting that I'm really enjoying the story, and I like the voice acting. It's actually got, like, a bunch of voice actors in the UK doing it, and a few of them are, like, sort of famous for being on TV for various things, so it's interesting seeing them do this, like, you know sort of Square Enix video game kind of thing. But yeah, but there is, like, just sort of a real basicness to it so it's like a nice fun little game, but here's the thing, but it's kind of like, but I do want it to end soon, because it is just kind of basic, and it's like, it's like, and if it ends soon, it's fine, but it's like, everything is shiny. Shiny. Oh, so Nihilego goes super duper weak to ground, and then like steel, water, and psychic. This is a predetermined path, so basically we could leave a ground type. Okay, I'll go Klefki. But yeah, so like we could save Sandaconda for like 4th place if you felt like it. But then again, there is going to be a Doug Trio. This is like a predetermined path, so there will be a Doug Trio later on. But yeah, Sandaconda can just go in 4th, and then that'll be okay. In fact, actually, sometimes it's quite good to have some water along the way, just so that you can actually beat the ground types and stuff. But yeah, I actually remembered it was the path this time, so there you go. But yeah, so we want to go to the right, basically. There's like a Kadabra, a Drakloak, and then there's Doug Trio. I don't like doing the same path over and over too much, just because it's like, you know, I got Shiny Drakloak yesterday, and it's like, if I got another one, that would just be like, kind of like, or whatever. But is my god path that boring? No, it's pretty, no, it's cool. It's just, I think one thing about this is that there's actually so much variation to be had in this path. It's just we don't really utilize that variation much. I think that's the kind of thing where maybe I get a little bit like with it sometimes. But yeah. Okay. I'm going to use physical over special because it's a Kadabra. You treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. You just don't want dupe shinies. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I don't mind like doing the path over and over, but it just feels wasteful of like the potential shinies you could get along the way as well. Like obviously it's kind of worth it to get the one Pokemon at the end, but the thing is if you do a different path every time, you can still get that one that chance at that one Pokemon at the end every time, but it means that like you can miss out on like other shinies, you know. Like I have shiny Kadabra, I have shiny Drakloak, I have shiny Doug Trio. So it's like I'm only getting like one potential new Pokemon out of this. Whereas if we're doing another path, there's usually like there's often like one Pokemon I need that's like not there, so oh no, cool man, yeah, got disconnected. Oh no. Oh, this Friday the 13th, man. This has been a Friday the 13th and a half. Well, unfortunately, this is the final Dynamax adventure we're doing. We can't do any makeup ones, I'm afraid. But cool, man, yeah, does this mean you're in the multiverse? Does this mean you're still carrying on without us? I'm gonna just do a reset because this frame rate is annoying me. See, it says the CPU's at like 28% or whatever, now 22. So, is my laptop really that overwhelmed? Anyway. Ah, no, the computer! Although this is okay, though. Okay. This does, in the words of Sir Isaac Newton, suck. But we'll have to make do-do! But luckily, Psyshock is a good move, so... Okay, I guess let's just do the Backpacker and then the Dog Trio, and then this should be fine. No, it's okay if Kadabra switches, that's okay. It's just more if, like, anything else switches, then we're in trouble. I'm gonna go with a Leftovers, because I'm a bit more supportive, aren't I? Although last time you disconnected, you got Shiny Pheromosa. Ooh. Cool, man. Yeah, what is your internet situation like? If you've been disconnected multiple times, I'm getting a bit concerned. Although then again, I've disconnected like twice this week after like only disconnecting like once or twice in the past like 10 months. So I've only like disconnected from the group myself like I think 3 or 4 times total, and 2 of them have been this week. I just can't remember if I've done it like once or twice before. Right. You treat me like a stranger and you use play rough. The lag's going crazy. It shouldn't be now. I mean, right now it's okay. Like, it's been okay for now. It might be bad once we Dynamax, but for the past couple of minutes it's been okay. Unless you're, like, watching from behind. But... Okay. Of course, we have a computer, which means that this is going to get slowed down, which means that's very annoying. Alright, Stomping Tantrum. Oh gosh. Oh no. Right, Max Starfall. Okay, Kadoosh, that's good. Oh. Oh, free status? Oh. Okay, anyway, Bug. I don't know. Anyway, I'm very confused. The point is that we're going to beat this pretty quickly, I think, because we're using a lot of nice, super effective moveset. Okay. So we just have to hope the computer doesn't swap for Dracloak, because Kadabra is actually pretty good. Oh, hang on. We do want to catch. We just don't want to. You want to catch him, but you don't want to. You don't have to keep him. So make sure you do that. But yeah. So we're just hoping and praying that the computer doesn't switch here, and then we'll be good for the rest of this, because we will switch for the Dog Trio. We will switch for Dog Trio, and then we should be good. So here we go. Oh, she didn't switch! Good, good. Okay, so basically we can either... Okay, we can either get rid of... in the next battle, we could... Oh, that was weird. In, like, the next battle... There is a... Kieran, if you wanted to do science here, for the sake of fun and whimsy, you could do science here. To get rid of a burned bunny, you could do some science here. I would rather you do science than the computer does. I'll put it that way. And you can always switch to the Dog Trio if this is bad. Because if you get something good, then either myself or Kiba could then switch. Oh, okay, you're not switching. Oh, but Kiba's going for it. It's Mr. Mime! That's actually not bad. Well, although it is weak to poison, isn't it? Oh, and the lag. This is just like OBS, though. OBS is just like, I can sort of tell from like OBS. And when I say I can tell from OBS, I don't mean that like, oh, my preview footage is running really slow. I actually just mean that like my whole OBS, like there are things in my OBS that are lagging, like the little sound monitor lags and stuff like that. So that's really interesting. Yeah, Clang is weak to ground, so... But so is Klefki, in fairness. But Klefki's like a better support Pokemon, so... Mine. Okay, here we go, everyone. What's really annoying as well is that... Actually, hang on. I have a theory why it does this. Hang on. I'm going to check something. Here. Right, Psyshock. And then Max Mind Stop! Yeah, son of a gun. Let me try that. Let's see if the stream works better now. I have a theory about what's been going on here. Okay. If this stream works for the rest of the stream, then I have a theory about something that's going on here. And I'll have to talk with Kramen about it. See if Kramen knows anything. Oh, crud. No! Dog Trio! Okay, So basically, Kadabra is better than Mr. Mime, and Dugtrio... Yeah, Kadabra... So basically, I do think we want to get rid of either the Mr. Mime... Well, basically, as long as one of the human players gets the Dugtrio, we're fine here. The magic of Kadabra is that it knows Psyshock, and so that's actually really good against a Nihilego. Like, a Psyshock is better than a Psychic. Yeah, that stream seems to be working really well now. I think I may have solved this little riddle. But yeah, so I think either Mr. Mime or Digger's B. Oh, okay, that's fine. Because just having a burned bunny is no use to anyone, and Dugtrio might be able to Dynamax in a second anyway, so... okay. Yeah, because basically, Kieran, here's the thing. If you survive the first turn, you can Dynamax on turn 2, and then just, like, rip through everything, and that should be good. And in some ways, this is good, because Kadabra wouldn't be a very good Dynamaxer, because its Psyshock would turn into, like, a sort of fully special move, than, like, a pseudo-special move. So here we go. I am gonna set up a light screen. I was thinking of using Flash Cannon. I'm going to play a more supportive... Although if Mr. Mime is using light... I hope Mr. Mime isn't using light screen. Oh, it's using Helping Hand! Yes! Well done. Okay, good. Right, here's the light screen. More like a fight screen. Yeah, usually the solo player does finish faster than the 3 players, just because you have only one person making decisions, not 3. So, anyway, we did it! We just beat a Nihilego in like 2 seconds. That was really good, everyone. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars! Well done, everyone. Let's get those... Okay, now it's lagging again. Never mind. But get those emojis in, and wish everyone good luck. And, okay. So yeah, well done. Well done, everyone. Very nice work indeed. Indeed. And you have animations turned off. Exactly. So Kadabra is a no. Dracloak is a no. Dugtrio is a Dugtrino. But will we get... the Golden Nihilego! No, it's not golden. Dang. Oh, well, this Friday the 13th was just an unlucky one. Except for Flare, who got many... Flare got a Tenchi's Choice, and then, like, a shiny afterwards. So, like a Nidoking and a Kadabra, right? Or something like that. I can't remember. And then also a Serena. So, you know, at least one person had some luck. The rest of us didn't, but oh well. So let's just check. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and none there. Let's just check the old... yeah, so Kadabra is like mild or rash. Yeah, rash. Okay, defense and speed. What's that? Relaxed? Yes. And then, oh, a modest Dugtrio and a quiet Nihilego. So there you go. I'm gonna get the... Oh, I'm gonna get Kadabra. It's mild. Why not? Okay, chat. My lovely chat. That is gonna be it from me today. That is gonna be all from me today. You guys, gals, non-binary pals, have been absolutely wonderful, and I hugely appreciate it. Thank you for all your love and support. Please click like on the stream if you have not done so already. If you have got this far and you have not clicked the like button, please make sure you do hit the like button. It really does help out. I'm going to go and begin enjoying my weekend. Well, I say that. That's like tomorrow I'm doing all this cleaning, so I've got a busy day tomorrow, so that's why I'm going to try and chill tonight. And that's why I'm going to very quickly love you and leave you, okay? But thank you all. Again, I do appreciate you guys dealing with the sort of weird situation with like the setup and extra echo and like echo and stuff like that in all these rooms. But hopefully next week I should have like a desk, so I should be kind of like more set up for a slightly better streaming position. Like I'll be able to read chat better and and like play the game better and everything. Luckily, I've got the microphone thing sorted, but the rest of it I should have sorted like next week. So lots of love. Take care. Please enjoy the rest of your Friday. Please enjoy your Saturday. And then I will see you guys, gals and non-binary pals, on Sunday. So until then, enjoy your weekend. Like the video if you haven't. Subscribe if you somehow haven't. And I'll see you all again, hopefully on Sunday. Lots of love. Take